Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the reveal of the mystery bin, the mystery lot, the big estate sale bin full of jewelry that I found about 3 weeks ago. It was such a huge container of jewelry that 2 people had to help me load it into my car, and the only way I could get it out was one huge bucket full at a time. So this is some of the jewelry I'm showing you tonight, and we're just going to dive right in. Here we go. So let's get started on part 2 of this terrific haul. All right. This one is a Cookie Lee necklace. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It is missing a couple of stones in here. So it might be a nice craft item in a craft lot. But it sure is pretty. I had quite a few sterling silver and amber pieces. This is a pendant. It's absolutely beautiful. It is marked 925 in the bail there. I'll do my best to show the markings. But I just thought that was very beautiful. Another amber and sterling silver piece right there. And it has like a floral leaf detail. And yes, my dogs are barking. I have 2 dogs that somehow just don't understand that when I'm doing videos, they're supposed to be quiet. But that is absolutely beautiful, I thought. And again, let's take a peek if I can show you the marking. Maybe, maybe not, but I did check most of these. There it is. I checked most of these before filming this time, so I kind of know what I'm showing you as I put it down. Okay. Beautiful, I think. Sterling silver and amber again. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I'm still learning about amber. The sterling mark on these. Let's see if I can find it, or maybe there wasn't. Maybe I just, let's see, what was the story behind these? I may have just done the old magnet test, but I'm pretty certain those are sterling silver. Here's a really pretty necklace. I don't know if they're Swarovski crystals, but if not, they're still some sort of good quality crystal. They feel nice and heavy. Have a lot of AB, Aurora Borealis stones in them. And I think it's a handmade piece. It's very gorgeous, I think. And there we are. This is a Harley Davidson pendant. And I know they're Harley Davidson, some people really are into it. Let's see if I can move this down a little bit. No other markings really. Just the skull and the Harley Davidson motorcycles print or stamp on the front. Another really cool piece, it's not jewelry, it's a belt buckle, and it has a lot of wear on it, especially here on the top. It says Versace. Made in Italy. Now, I did a little bit of poking around online about this, and I haven't done any authenticating, but I believe this is a authentic Versace belt buckle. It just has so much wear that somebody must have just decided to put it in their big pile of, at the estate sale, a big pile of jewelry that they were keeping. So I just thought that was really cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. All right, this next piece I just think is pretty darn cool. This is a porcelain pin. It's made by Coalport. I looked on eBay and it looks like there might be some broken pieces on there. I didn't notice that before. But here's the stamp. Coalport, made in England. I don't think it probably won't be worth much because those petals are broken. I didn't notice that before, but I just thought that was stunning. Too bad that it's broken. Check out this beautiful ring by Belle Etoile. Sorry, not sure about the pronunciation. See if I can get the stamp in the focus. Well, I wrote it down. It's it's stamped 925 silver. This is what it says inside. And I looked on eBay and it goes for right around $50, give or take. Yeah, maybe I can get that in there. But it's this beautiful enamel, purple flowers, and it has some crystals set in there. And it's a really pretty ring. Not many available on eBay, but they seem to be selling the ones that are available. Okay. I also found a Starfish sterling silver pendant. And let's see about the stamp, if I get that in there. Okay, I cheated. I paused until I could get it into focus, but oh, now I've got a little hair on it. Oh. Anyway, you can see it says 925 ATI China, which I'm not really sure. Was it ATI or ATJ? Anyway, ATI, I believe. This is a Premier Designs necklace. It's multi-strand. It has faux pearls. It's really cute. A lot of people love Premier Designs. And here's the stamped signed tag. Here. This pin is stunning. I hope that I can get it on this video so that it looks as gorgeous as it is in person. Again, it's Coro. I never knew about Coro until I looked it up, but this is a mother of pearl disc. It's got a set crystal on it. It just looks really quality. And if I can pick up where it says Coro in there for you. Kind of, you can see it. I don't know if it's vintage, but it's just so beautiful. It's got a lot of beautiful details on it. Not missing any stone. I just think it's beautiful. Okay. I think this is absolutely stunning. This is a sterling silver bracelet in perfect shape. It's got some sort of crystal. I don't know what kind of stone that is. It is so heavy and it is so beautiful. I'm just beside myself with this lot. It's got a 925 stamp on this clasp, this fold over clasp here. See if I can get it for you. There it is. Oops. I think you can see that. And it's just beautiful. Oh, that was upside down. Maybe it is. There's a stone that I'm just now seeing is missing there. But nonetheless, I mean, it is just a gorgeous piece. Here's a really pretty pin. It's it's a fashion piece. I just think it's really very pretty. See if I can get that up closer for you guys. See, if I go too close, the light kind of takes over. It's just pretty. I just think it's a very eye-catching, and it's no marks. Just a pretty piece. Next is a Liz Claiborne pin. There were quite a few jewelry pieces that were costume fashion pieces. I'm just showing you a couple in these videos. I want to show you, mostly I'm showing you the best pieces, but I'm kind of interspersing some of the fashion pieces just to show you that, you know, there was a variety and a lot of broken items too that obviously I won't be showing a lot of. Speaking of showing you some of the better pieces, this is probably one of the nicest pieces in this whole lot that I found. It's an Omega watch, and just for the little bit of research that I've done, it's, I don't know, it's probably minimum of 75, 80, up to maybe a few hundred. The ones I saw online that were on the higher end had diamonds in it. I think somewhere this was marked 10 carat. There's a marking right there. Right now, I can't make it out, but there are a few items in this lot that I'm setting aside, including this watch, that I'm going to take to a jeweler and get some help with figuring out what this stuff is worth. But I just was flabbergasted to find this. And, you know, the way it was sitting in this huge box bin of jewelry, it's a wonder a lot of these pieces weren't broken, but decent shape. Beautiful watch. Beautiful. Very cool. Next is a necklace made by Yousi, Y-O-U-S-I. I believe it's vintage. The stamp is here, the end of the chain, and it looks like so. Maybe I have it upside down. It's kind of hard to think it goes this way, but check out that pendant. It's very unique, and I'm not sure what the worth is on this, but it's definitely something. I didn't make any notes about what it was going for on eBay. And by the way, I sell on eBay, I sell on Etsy, and I also sell on Poshmark. Next up is a vintage pin, sterling silver. It does have a little bit of a, you know, broken piece right there. It looks like, I don't know what this is, this stone here, but it's got a C clasp. It's definitely vintage, and it's got some beautiful edging on it. I just think it's really nice. Let's see if I can get you a better shot of that. Pretty. Here's another pin. It's made in Italy. It's a mosaic inlay. Gorgeous detail on this. It says made in Italy. If it focuses for me. Come on. Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, it does. It says made in Italy. You'll have to trust me on that. I think they're gorgeous pieces. All the, look how intricate that would be to have to make that, all these tiny little pieces. The finished, it's a finished piece. It's like an art of work, a work of art. And there was another piece that was real similar, but this one has gold on it. This is gold, like a filigree. And this one, let's see if I can remember if there was a stamp on it. Let me check. This is what it's stamped with. I don't recognize that logo. I don't know if anyone watching does, but this is in really beautiful shape too. I didn't notice any missing pieces on it, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. This next item is I believe it to be a vintage bracelet. I don't know the stone. I just think the details on it are really pretty. It is not, it doesn't stick, it's not magnetic, and it's not stamped, but I believe it to be vintage. This might be something that I need to look into more. Here's a ring. I can tell you that it's not magnetic. It has B as in boy, BR Sun stamped inside. And I need to get better at getting the camera to find it, but I think that's pretty good. I don't know anything about it other than it's really pretty. And I might just put this aside for more research. This next item is a pin from Farfetched, which until I looked it up on eBay, I never really heard of it. It's stamped on the back. Cute little pin. There it is. Farfetched. Okay. Here's another piece by BR Sun, like that ring I showed earlier. I've never heard of this until I found this lot. Let's see if I can get that. But it looks like a really well-made, let me get this in over here. Looks like a really well-made piece, and it's really tiny, but it says BR Sun on that little connector there. I have it upside down, but I think it showed up pretty well upside down. I don't know what the stones are. It does have some, what is that, patina? What is it called when it starts to turn and it needs cleaning? But it feels like a really nice piece, and I definitely want to look into it. At first I thought it said DR Sun, like Dr. Sun, so I labeled it DR Sun. This Trifari pin was pretty darn cute. French horn. It's got one of these closures on it, so it's a stick pin, and it is marked on the back somewhere. Trifari. Here's what I think is an artisan ring. I think it's a handmade ring. The interesting thing, you might be able to see this, is when you put the ring on, see how the stones are sticking down through the setting? So I guess you could tear your skin up trying to get that thing on. But it is very pretty, and it is not magnetic. So maybe I'll put that aside and take it to the jeweler with me and see what they think. Next piece is a pin. It's a Trifari pin with a scarab setting. Really adorable. I believe it's vintage, but I'm not sure. And here's the closure and the Trifari mark. Sometimes it focuses better than others. That's a sweet pin right there. Another Trifari pin. It's a pear. It's got a matte, like a textured finish with the shiny leaves. I think that's really cute. And the stamp is right there. Trifari. Very, very cute pins. Here's a piece I was pretty excited when I found it. It's a Liz Palacios bracelet. This is the stamp. Whoops, there we go. Liz Palacios. I don't know if it's vintage. I have no idea about the age of it. And I don't really know about the stone. I haven't looked too much into it. I just know that her jewelry is very high quality and on the higher end side. Very pretty. I was thrilled to find this. Let's see. There it is. This next item is pretty unusual. It's marked made in Austria, so I was thinking they were crystals, but it almost feels like plastic. And the other interesting thing I noticed is that, see if I can show this to you, if I turn this lighting up a little bit, is that oops, that's too much. Almost every other bead seems to be shiny, and every other bead seems to be sort of a matted. And don't know if you can see that or not. It's pretty long. And let's see if I can locate where it says made in Austria. Here we go. It's almost in focus. It's really unusual. So I'm going to keep these aside and look into it further. I've got quite a few more pieces to show, but for this video, I think I'm going to show you a few more and then possibly make a third video of this humongous haul here. I have this pin here that is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I wrote it down, Boucher. It's a cat pin. It's vintage. I did look it up on eBay. I did not write down what they were going for. But look at that. It's in beautiful condition. It has a pearl setting here. And it has green eyes that, let's see, the eyes are enamel. And this, let me get that, the stamp, the mark on there. Come on. Good. Focused. Focus. There you go. It may be upside down, and if it is, I apologize. All right, but really cool. Very vintagey. Also very vintagey is this Cameo Pin. It's really pretty. It's not magnetic. And does it have a marking? It doesn't seem to, but it's also a pendant. And I do not see a marking. But that is so stunning, I think. I don't know if this does it justice, but it's very pretty in person. All right, guys. Here's an Origami Owl Chain. Maybe that's too much close. Origami Owl. I don't know much about their jewelry. There's the jewelry stamp there, and of course it's upside down. There we go. It's got a lobster clasp here and another lobster clasp. So I'm not exactly sure how this goes. And I don't know if there's a piece missing or if there's just something about the way they do their jewelry that I just don't know. All right. Our Seahorse Earrings that are shells. Aren't they cool? Very unique. I think they're, I don't want to say, I think they're shells, but not, I don't think they'd be mother of pearl, but they do have like a shimmer. They were really cute. All right, a couple more sterling silver. The rest is going to be sterling silver for you guys, and then I'm gonna end the video. This is a Western pin, and it's very heavy. There we go. And it is marked on the back. 925, you can see that. And it's just a really pretty piece, very cute. And a sterling silver heart ring. It is also stamped, and it might be more of a challenge for me to get that in view. But it is sterling silver. This is either gold or gold over silver, but this is a pair of bracelets. I believe that those are onyx beads on there. And let me get those more into the picture here. They have a gold cast to them. They are not magnetic. So maybe they're gold, or maybe they're gold over silver, but they're very nice. They're delicate. They will bend easily, so you have to be careful. Some people love angels. Here's a sterling silver angel pin. And again, it's marked. If I can get it to focus in, I will show you the mark. And the closer I get, the less it shows here. Well, I'm trying. It's a really cute pin. The last piece I'm showing you is this sterling silver pendant. I'm not sure what it is. What do you think? I'm thinking it's maybe a snowflake, a cross, a flower. It's pretty substantial. That's not a stone in the center, which I thought it was when I first saw it. It's just a part of the design. It's silver. And on the back, it's stamped Mexico 925. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of the reveal of the estate sale jewelry haul, and I will see you in part 3. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.